In this video, I want to talk about the lines in the drawing that are created from the survey data in the Traverse drawing settings. I've got two lots shown here, and I'm going to go ahead and just double-click the label here to bring up the Traverse settings for lot 2. And I see that I've got a line section up here, so I can label the lines and draw the lines. If I turn this off and choose None, I'm going to drag this down so I can apply that here. I've just told Traverse PC I don't want to draw any lines for that traverse. So I can still put the symbols, the point labels, the line labels up there, so I could turn those off as well if I wanted. And I don't have any lines for that lot. So I got lines for that lot by choosing a line type that I wanted, and I chose solids. Let's go back and choose that solid again. Choosing a thickness that I want, I'm going to choose 207 inch, and telling Traverse PC to go ahead and draw that for me. Okay, so I didn't actually come in and connect the dots or draw the lines, that sort of thing. I do have line drawing commands available, so I can come up to the draw toolbar here and pick lines and polylines, that sort of thing. And all of the snap commands and ortho commands like you'd have in a CAD program are available. But I draw very few lines like that. I let Traverse PC draw the lines for me. Now, I'm going to turn on a field data traverse. These are the ties we made for the foundations here on these two lots. And I want you to see that I've got multiple kinds of lines here. I've got red lines for the control. In fact, I'll just turn off these other lots here just for a moment. I've got red lines connecting the control points that I occupied to shoot the foundations. And I've got these sort of blue lines for the side shots. And again, I just go into the traverse settings. I call them traverse settings, but they're really the traverse drawing settings. And I tell Traverse PC what kind of line I want to draw. So I want more of a closer dashes here. I tell it what kind of thickness I want, what color I want. Let's choose something just a little bit different here. Okay, and I apply those, and Traverse PC draws the lines. So it draws the lines and sets all the properties for those lines through the Traverse drawing settings. Now let me turn those line labels back on, those lots back on, and tell you why it's important, I think, that we have Traverse PC draw all these lines for us. Let's say that I need to come in and have multiple points on this curve here. I'm going to tell Traverse PC, go into the traverse for me. So here's the traverse where that's at, and here's the curve from 5 to 1:1. And I'm going to choose COGO, multiple points, and I want 4 equally spaced points on that curve. Let's go ahead and compute that. Close it. So do you see how the points are part of the survey now, the points I inserted between the PC and the PT, and they're also on the drawing now. And that's really the advantage of having Traverse PC do the line work for me. So as I work with a traverse as part of a survey and develop the points and the line work in there, those show up for me automatically in the drawing. And in fact, these lines here get all their data from the survey points to begin with. In this case, even the curve data that's involved there. So we just think that's a whole lot easier than me coming in and saying, okay, I need to connect the dots point to point, put a curve in, label those, all that sort of stuff that Traverse PC does automatically with its line work through the Traverse drawing settings and our QuickView technology.